Vanessa, she's a lesbian.
What are you blaming America for? When it's the housemates that evict them, not the idiot American public.
They're a micro... Don't say that.
What?
They're a micro...
We have it in this country.
That's true, but we put up with that.
If it's good enough for us, it's good enough for them.
America don't have no chat with that. USA. I know. They're proud of their country, not us. Yeah. We're dismissive of it.
Wow.
So then, and so next out, it will either be James. It can't be him because he's head of household. So it must be Vanessa because she's lesbian, right? Did you even know Vanessa was a lesbian?
No, not until last podcast when you told me. So, now you said she is.
She was married. Oh yeah, and then she was going earlier on the live feed. Oh, I only put makeup on when I know the show's going to be on. I don't bother otherwise. Like, if you don't wear makeup, why bother wearing it on the show? Like, just go natural.
She only wears it on the show.
Like, an eviction or whatever. It's like...
So...
Yeah. So then Jason...
No, hang on. So, but does Ted say, roll VT?
Yeah.
And she puts her makeup on, or how does that work?
Maybe she just puts it on when she gets called to the DR or something.
Right, okay.
I don't know. So then Jason said to Julie, Shelley is evil personified. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. I don't think she's really rotten to the core. Like, say, who's that woman from the front? Was it Maggie? I wouldn't put her in that.
They are a bit like the friendship, though, aren't they?
I know, but I don't think she is like a rotten person.
I do.
I think she just played quite strong.
She's a cow. What about that fart nose?
Oh, come on! I can forgive that.
In Liz's goodbye message to Jason, she said, "Have fun watching from your mum's basement." That's pretty rude.
Well, that basement looked pretty good.
It did actually. It looked quite nice, didn't it? And Jason also said the twins are evil down to the core. Do you agree with that?
Both twins?
Both.
Well, yeah, I would agree with that.
Now we've got to put up with both of them. So were you excited when Julia finally went into the house?
Why? Who was acting shocked? I think it was James. It was James was going,
he was drooling. He was just drooling. He wasn't acting shocked. He just had two lots of boobs and bum to look at. Two golden asses. I don't know. Who do you like better, Liz or Julia?
I like the one that's grumpier.
Oh, that's Julia, I think. They're both absolute cunts.
The one that doesn't work out.
The one that hates Austin.
Is that the one?
I don't know.
Oh,
I can tell them apart, but I'm not sure which is the fat and skinny one. They both look the same weight to me.
I want the one that goes, oh my god.
What the hell? So then the HOH, the Battle of the Block is gone. Woo!
Woo.
All the fans are really upset about that, aren't they?
So is it back to haves or have-nots?
I don't know. No, do you know what? On that show that's normally the Battle of the Block one, there was no haves or have-not competition. It was all just highlights. I preferred that. It was more interesting, although they did show a few weird things, but we'll get onto that.
Oh, yeah.
So the HOH was, I've written on the edge, I'm not sure it was called that, and that basically they were on a ledge. We've never seen this before, have we? Wibbly wobbly ledge. Things are about to get a little stormy.
Yeah.
Now, is it good to wear short sleeves or long sleeves for this competition?
It's better to be as near naked as you can be, I think.
Do you think?
Because you're going to get wet.
But when it rains and your arms are bare, it's horrible.
Yeah, but
it's all itchy.
If you're going to get soaked through, unless you're wearing, like what's that jacket that doesn't get wet?
Mac. Mac.
Cagoule.
Yeah.
So, if Steve had like a hoodie on,
yeah,
that's bad. That's going to weigh you down really badly.
Steve blatantly threw it. He jumped off so obvious. Liz was shaking straight away, and they had a good pan up of her nipples, I noticed. Did you like it when, was it the eagles or the seagulls flew at them?
The sound they were making sounded like a seagull.
But it was like brown.
Maybe it's some different kind of American wildlife.
That's like the noise I make when I wake up in the morning.
There you go. So, what are you saying? Bald eagle, golden eagle?
It was funny, but I thought it should have hit him in the crotch rather than the chest, don't you? That would have been a true test of endurance.
That's like Guantanamo Bay stuff.
Because when James was crouching down, I thought, let the birds fly at them now and hit him in the face. That'd be good. So then, oh God, Austin said, Liz has promised me a passionate kiss if I win HOH.
And then he went and fucking lost it instantly.
And then they got covered in bird shit.
I thought that was a highlight in that competition.
Yeah, it was
the bird
good.
shit. Nice touch.
It was good. And then the last few up was James, Clay, Shelley, and who was the other person? Oh, John the dentist. Why is he trying to win things? He should just throw it, shouldn't he?
He probably did throw it, but
he waited his time because he don't want to be seen as a comfort, does he?
Well, maybe he does now. I don't know.
Is there a pen on Clay, pigeon, something here?
Was it pigeons?
No. And then, James was like pretending that he was struggling and trying to put Clay off, basically.
Right.
And then Shelley made a deal with James. She said, if you win, will you not put me or Clay up? And Vanessa's like, what? Isn't she?
But normally when they make deals, they'll say, look, everyone standing there, go fuck off inside for a minute.
Yeah, you're right.
So we can strategise. But this seemed like they didn't have that option,
no.
And that's weird.
No.
And also, we were saying about James's strategy, he kept like crouching down.
Yeah.
You were saying it was a flawed strategy.
I thought he was going to fall off.
But he's where the thing wasn't moving, he was moving himself round.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, to get free his bones up or whatever.
You said he'd do well because he's small. It's always the small or skinny people who do well on that one. And he won that other endurance one as well for being small. So Shelley said, oh, maybe it's not in my best interest to win this week. Looking back, maybe it was. And then James made her the deal that he would not backdoor her or Clay. Or put them on the block.
Or backdoor them.
But in the diary room, he said, you can bounce checks in the Big Brother house.
Now.
So there you go.
And then, during the nom ceremony, Shelley said, this person just said to me during the competition I was safe and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, you can't trust his word or whatever.
Now, do you think what people will think in the house about that? I think they'll think,
fuck you.
Shut
See
your mouth.
Later.
Yeah.
I'll be happy to get rid of you or Clay.
Yeah.
It's like what the friendship did to Kaiser, except for Kaiser was likeable.
Now, who is the best person to ally yourself with in this year's Big Brother 17? Because obviously Clelly is a big thing, but have you noticed how Clay, his name will be added on to any other player's name and work? You could have Clayson, Clonell,
Clonessa,
you could have all sorts.
Clacky, that's a good one.
Clecky,
Clostin.
We had Clegg, a favourite of mine.
That's not good. Yeah, claimed. Yeah, what's your point here?
I don't know. Clay's the guy.
Clay, he's good for the merge. So then, James said he was winning HOH for his fallen brothers. I think that was Jason. And then, oh god,
what? No, he meant his fallen brothers like Caleb.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Was James in the army?
For the boys, yeah.
He's a bit short to be in the army.
Well, it was in the military division.
The military division. So then...
the military of defence.
So then, the midgetry.
Now that, I think you mean dwarfetry.
He's not even a midget. So then, Julia come in the house. First thing she does, she don't ingratiate herself with people. She starts having a go at Austin, going, oh, you're a little shady to him. And then she said in the diary room, I wouldn't trust him with a 10-foot pole. Now, what's wrong with this sentence?
What size pole would she trust him with? Is it 1 foot?
What do you think she was trying to say? Was it, I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot barge pole?
I think that was the metaphor she was going for.
Could have been, I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. You can't put both together. I suppose you could. You
can't put words into a person's mouth.
Oh my god, there's like a storm. There's a storm coming. Things are about to get a little... Oh no, the podcast is going to fuck up. We'll all be like... talking like a robot.
Wait for the seagulls.
So then... oh god. Oh, Clay and Shelley were having like a bit of a soapy conversation as well. It's like, oh my god. Oh yeah, and then these are the extra bit. This is what you got instead of Battle of the Block. You got Clay talking nonsense with subtitles.
Right, now, remember when Judge Judy went doolally and started talking gibberish?
Yeah.
Is this the same kind of mind takeover that we're seeing?
It's like that guy with the iPad this week on the news. He thought he had an iPad in his hand and he was scrolling through it, but it was just his hand.
I think he was just nervous. He was just trying to fill it, get some airtime.
Shame. Anyway.
It was a bit like when Sarah was smoking a fake doob on BB Can 3.
I don't remember that. So then, one of the things Clay allegedly said, although theoretically you could put anything underneath what he said and just make it up.
Right.
But one of the things he said was, "I'm a furless bat."
Right.
That's it. So then, and then Steve was in the toilet and James jumped out at him and gave him a fright. Did you enjoy that?
It was one of the better comedy moments that I've seen this season.
That should be in the start bit of the next episode.
But it won't. It'll be someone saying about their mum died or something.
They're really fucking that bit up this year. So then... oh, God.
Well...
Oh yeah, Vanessa cut a deal with James. She said, if I'm HOH before the final 7, that's not great. You can pick one person to save and I'll save you. How many are left? But 7 is a good deal.
Well, it'll be when jury comes, won't it?
I'll be like, make it 5 and then we'll talk. But to be fair, it's good to go and pitch a deal, whatever it is.
It's as far as jury, and they're on week 5,
yeah,
because the twins just went in. So I guess it's 2 weeks. It's a 2-week deal.
It's good to see Clay and Shelley under pressure, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so fed up of them winning everything. It's good.
But which one of them should go?
Shelley.
But why? Clay is more dangerous.
No, Clay's better to look at. He's thicker, and she looks like she's got fart nose. So
yeah, but he's better.
Yeah.
Mixing
networking.
Yeah,
he is actually. So then James said, "I'm just going to put Clay and Shelley up, straight up. No backdoor plan." What do you think to that? Is that a good move?
I think good move. Like he said himself, he said, "Why upset more people than I had to? They know I'm going to do it, so let's just,
But then you're giving one person the opportunity to get off.
Yeah.
And you're giving them the chance to play in veto.
You are.
And people listen to this will already know who won that veto.
But whoever wins it can only take themselves off.
That's true.
There's not a situation where both can come off.
That's true. But then who would you put up against I suppose Austin or Vanessa, right?
Oh, like who's the goat?
Oh, so you want to get rid of one of Clay or Shelley, so you put no, but James isn't going to put up like Meg or someone from his own side, is he? Oh, maybe Steve. Because Steve is a bit of a wild card, isn't he?
Yeah, but you want someone that's going to be safe.
I didn't get the Steve and John the dentist didn't vote to save Jason.
I don't understand anything about them, really.
They had the numbers to save Jason and they didn't. I don't get that they can't work out that who's working together and who's not. It's senseless. Senseless.
I think it's John the dentist and Steo.
Yeah.
They're... I don't know who's controlling them, but someone.
Yeah, Ted. I know.
It could be.
So then, James put Shelley and Clay up and he said, "This is revenge for Jason." And Shelley said, "Me and Clay had nothing to do with Jason going up." That is a blatant lie. Her and Clay masterminded Jason going up.
Well.
She was fucking fuming. And then Clay went in the diary room and he said, "I wouldn't stoop that low as to go back on his word like James did." His word don't mean nothing. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It don't mean anything, does it?
Well, no. I think you should always swear on something's life when you're in that situation. Yeah, your mum's grave, your dog, anything. Doesn't matter what. But say, I swear on this holy Bible that this, that, and the other.
But you said he hasn't even brought his Bible in.
Well, this is another story.
Now, has the takeover gone for good?
Well, it seems that way.
Oh, it's crap. No, it's
people
good.
were talking about the 90s week like that was a takeover, but then
there was no 90s.
It's not like Dave Grohl come on and said, "Oh, here we are back for the 90s,"
and he ain't got nothing better to do. Let's be honest. And then at the start, I know it's like when Davina used to tell us things are going to happen and they didn't. But at the start, Julie said there's going to be a twist every single week. And there ain't been. Not that I want one, but do you know what I mean? Why tell us these things? Why lie to us?
But a twist can only be crap, can't it?
Yeah, like the twins coming in. Now you've got 2 fuckers to get rid of instead of 1.
Yeah, because the twist to be something like, the public does something, or...
Yeah.
And where's bok choy and baby food?
I was just thinking that same thing.
I want to, when there's have-nots, I want to choose, is it mackerel and macaroni?